Hi, once again, this is Earl Wanabangan, one of the trainers of IMG Wealth Academy. I've heard of a speaker that says that in marketing there are 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. And she said that there's the 5th one, focus. Kidding aside, it's not part of the 4 P's of marketing. But let me tell you about the story of focus, or in Bisaya, focus. It's a story about a boxer named James Buster Douglas and also Mike Tyson. Si Mike Tyson at saka si James Buster Douglas noong 1990, sila yung magkaaway. Alright? And in fact, this is what we call the greatest frustration in the sports industry. And let me tell you about the story. So James Buster Douglas, isa siyang underdog, baguhan na boxer. Wala pa masyadong record pagdating sa boxing. And si Mike Tyson is a heavyweight champion of the world. Dalawa lang ang mangyayari pag nag-fight kay Mike Tyson. Pag matamaan sa kanyang kamao na napakalakas, matumba, it's either tatayo at mag-give up na, hindi natutuloy sa fight, or pag natumba, hindi na makakatayo. Yun ang record ni Mike Tyson. And during the time na nalaman niya na ang challenger niya ay si James Buster Douglas, he was insulted. Sabi niya, hindi pwede. Baka nagkamali kayo doon sa challenger ko. Dapat yung ipa-challenge mo sa akin yung parehong record ko, hindi katulad ng mga baguhan. So he was so insulted. But let me tell you a little bit of the story of James Buster Douglas before the fight. Few days before the fight, his mother was dying. The mother of James Buster Douglas repeatedly asked him, James, I know you will be fighting Mike Tyson soon. Will you dedicate this fight to me and make sure you will win the fight? And of course, James Buster Douglas answered his mother, yes, mother, I will win the fight. Few days before the fight, the mother of James Buster Douglas did not make it. She died. Now, James Buster Douglas is so determined to fight Mike Tyson and dedicate that fight in honor sa kanyang mother. Well, the fight came. First round, second round, third round, fourth round, umabot ng 8th round. Take note, sa record ni Mike Tyson, normally nasa first round lang siya or first few seconds, matutumba na yung kalaban. But ngayon, dahil kakaiba yung fight na to, umabot siya ng 8th round. And during the 8th round, natamaan si James Buster Douglas sa kamao ni Mike Tyson and he was knocked down. But this is amazing. While the referee was counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, like on the 7th count, James Buster Douglas stood up and fought back Mike Tyson. On the 9th round, then on the 10th round, this is what happened. James Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson down on the 10th round. And why is it called the greatest frustration in the entire sports industry? Because people never expected that an underdog will gonna beat a world title or world champion, which is Mike Tyson. And this is the most touching moment and memorable moment when James Buster Douglas was interviewed by the interviewer while he was on the ring. The interviewer asked him, James, what happened? How did you do that? The answer of James Buster Douglas was, it's my mother. It's my mother. James Buster Douglas has a greater reason to fight. He proved to his mother and honor his mother by finishing the fight. and he was able to win the fight. He has a big why, a big reason, and he is so focused, what we called it, so determined to finish the fight. Let me ask you a question, my fellow IMG members, or anyone listening to this video. What is your reason of winning? What is that reason? What is your why that will make you cry? Ano bang pinaglalaban mo sa buhay? Are you fighting for poverty? Are you fighting for your family? Do you have a greater reason to wake up in the morning early and go to work, earn some money, invest more, and prepare for your future because you have a great reason? My dear friends, my fellow IMG members, I hope you learned something from the story of James Buster Douglas, that each of us should have a greater reason of doing things. We have everything we've got. If we know the reason why we're doing what we're doing now, you are unbeatable. And you're gonna win the fight of life, and you're gonna achieve your dreams, and you will have a brighter future. Once again, this is Erwin Abangan, one of the trainers of IMG Wealth Academy.